Okay. Remember, it is Myrna, Lloyd, Lawrence, Olivier, not Oliver. Olivier.
Myrna.
Yeah, I thought that was that.
Myrna Lloyd.
Lloyd. Myrna Lloyd.
And
Vivian Lee. Someone said Lean. I don't remember who.
Lean on
But
me.
yeah, Vivian Lee. Who else?
Oh man, I was talking about.
Those kind of names, I'm trying to get as straight as possible.
Almost Olivia, I heard it.
Yeah, Olivier. I try to stand behind you and say it, but I don't know I don't want to be so loud, so I don't know if you can hear me. Here, on yours, go ahead and write that, because you said that's right, Jerry. Thanks should be thanks Betty now.
Okay.
When I say my war bonds, that's page 10.
Yeah, I'm like, is that supposed to be some beats or something? I thought I said
I
dialing
have,
or something.
listen,
Oh, that's supposed to be some dialing, huh?
you've never heard a rotary phone.
Do it again. It goes to the passenger on the back end.
You said it go slower.
Yeah, we had two of them when I was probably about 10, 11. You used to hate trying to call somebody back. By the time you get finished down, you like, oh, I ain't mad no more.
Take about 10 minutes to call.
Right.
You know, very soon start to get trouble.
Ain't nothing that.
Unless I want. I'm getting into character and scene.
That's oops. We're going to my office.
There's a light in there. If you need it. And shut the door. Wait, no. What is hell? This is good though. Okay, Jazz.
See boom.
Are you comfortable? Did you get something that sounds?
It's gonna sound like Count Dracula again. So.
Can you do English? Can you do English?
It's gonna sound like Count Dracula. Just go on and do a Count Dracula.
You add stuff.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
It's funnier when just those two cats are up there, because you guys start getting into something else. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think I wrote that, but go ahead. But it makes me feel like look. Okay. Jitters. Okay.
I'm trying not to. When we sit back here, man, try to cut these. I don't want my socks and my Michael Jackson. You know what I mean?
Do you know how to? Can you? Okay, because we're trusting you, Michael. In other words.
Ooh, I got nervous real fast. When she was going, I was like, oh,
Okay. Let me know. Jerry Morgan. Tonight we celebrate a day in the life of Hollywood's greatest year, 1939. Join us as we remember the personalities of some of the most talented actors that ever graced the screen of Hollywood's yesteryear. Judy Garland, Vivian Lee, Greta Garbo, Clark Gable, Cary Grant, Henry Fonda, and many more. We remember a time when we found out that when Garbo laughs, the whole world laughs with her. In Ninotchka. That's right, Henry. When Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland did it again with Babes in Arms, and when Ginger Rogers hung up her dancing shoes with Fred Astaire to be David Niven's partner in Bachelor Mother. We remember when Charles Boyer waited for Irene Dunn at the top of the Empire State Building in Love Affair, when Tyrone Power and Myrna Lloyd fell in love when the Rainings came, and when we saw Humphrey Bogart come to an end of an era, when he traded in his gun-slinging wise guy hat for the tough, no-nonsense leading man. Alas, we remember when Clark Gable and Myrna Lloyd were crowned the king and queen of Hollywood.
Ah, what a man.
Ah, what a lady.
So now we bring you our own king of pop. We bring you our own queen of radio. I missed rehearsal today, folks. Henry London, accompanied by me, the queen of radio, Betty Gray. Not to forget our favorite Duke and Duchess of radio, Dennis Hagen, and his wife, Rachel Hagen. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to the king for a day, Henry London. Henry.
Coming, mother. That's right, folks. The man is here again. And we have a marvelous show lined up for you this evening. It's a special show that we put together in honor of Hollywood's greatest years in cinematic history. Tonight we'll bring you an essence of the music and films of 1939, as well as a few honorable mentions of movies that hit the silver screen during that year. Some of which were nominated for Academy Awards, some of which weren't. But ultimately, some of the finest films our industry has ever known. Later in the program, we'll list off those films that were nominated for the Academy Awards Best Picture category of 1939, as well as reveal the
Just because you weren't nominated, Henry, don't mean you have to blunder it up.
you
for
know,
everybody else.
just reveal who won Best Picture in the category. So tonight, folks, we hope you enjoy yourselves as we have our own little tribute and our own little Oscar celebration to commemorate a day in the life of Hollywood 1939. Tonight was carried. Tonight we carry you to.
You won't get an Oscar that way.
Tonight we'll carry you to the Hagerman's home, humble home, where we find Dennis and Rachel preparing for Academy Award party of their own.
Dennis, can you get the sherry out? I'll get the glasses.
Sure, Rach. 99 bottles of booze on the wall, 99 bottles of booze. Take one down, pass it to me. 99 bottles of booze on the wall. Empty. The plumber must have been here again. Oh well. Rachel, we're out of sherry.
Oh no, Dennis. How many times do I have to tell you? Stop hiding the sherry in the bathtub.
You're right, Rachel. I'll try Canada. That's ought to be dry. Who's all coming tonight, Rachel?
Well, I figured I'd invite those who lost the award.
Why do you want to invite them for? What good can those losers do for me?
Honestly, Dennis, I was thinking having them over would kind of sort of cheer them up a bit.
Why not? If I just won the Academy Award Oscar, I wouldn't want to be hanging around a bunch of deadbeats either.
Dennis.
I just hope we don't have a mess on our hands. You know how Gable gets when he's loaded.
I've invited Duke Ellington and his orchestra over. He said he'd be glad to play at our party.
Ellington, why waste all that good music on people who won't even appreciate it? Between the liquor and the losers, for all they know, they'll be listening in on the radio. How much is he going to charge you to play?
Oh, hardly anything. He said he'd do it in exchange for using his orchestra on the broadcast.
Are you kidding? Benny Slipfingers Anderson from Bucky's Garage can play just as good as Duke can play. And we can save on the advertisement. Or even make a profit on the deal. Free car service for a week.
Dennis, you don't have a car.
Well, your brother's car. Now, don't be technical.
What's with the Slipfingers chord? Isn't he good on the piano?
No, he borrows parts off of cars.
Toad?
Owned. Now, Rachel, let's stick to the point here. Not petty, thievery, lost me, crime. Let's stick to the point here.
Honestly, Dennis, how can you always manage to make something out of nothing is beyond me.
Well, I'm standing right in front of you now about that band idea.
No, Dennis. It's Duke Ellington and his orchestra. I don't want to hear any more about it.
You don't, what's Duke's telephone number?
It's on the refrigerator door. What do you need that for?
I'm going to see if I can talk to Duke about a business proposition. Might as well make some money on the deal. Hello? Is this Mr. Ellington? Hi, Duke. How's the Duchess treat me? Oh, the Capitated, huh? Well, that's too bad. Listen, Duke, about your plan for Rachel and I tonight. No, I haven't gotten the green light on the picture yet. You know, Duke, what I was calling you about, no, my number hasn't come in yet. Now, about tonight, I was going over a way for both of us to make some money. All I have to do is go to, hello, Duke? Are you there? That's funny. Must have been a bad connection. I'll try them back during the receiving hours.
All right, Dennis. I've got everything ready for tonight's party. How about we go catch one more nominated movie in the running for the best picture tonight before we get dressed, huh?
Which picture did you have in mind, Rachel? The Grapes of Wrath? Nanochka? Love Affair? The Mouse and the Men? Mice and Men?
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington?
Oh, no, Rachel, not Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Again? You've dragged me to see that picture 10 times in the past 2 weeks. He should be well past Washington by now.
If you don't want to go with me, I'll go by myself and see if I can get one of the girls to go with me.
Fine. You do that, Rachel. I'm tired of out anyway. A Ziegfeld followers can drag me out of the house anyway.
Hello, Heidi? Oh, I'm fine. I just called to see if you were busy this afternoon. No? You feel like taking in a movie? All right, good. I'll swing by in 20 minutes. All right, bye.
Hey, Rachel? Hey, Rachel? I don't mean to sound as though I've been eavesdropping or anything like that, but, did you say hello, Hetty?
Yes, Dennis, Hetty.
Hetty Lamar? No, Rachel. I just hate to see you go alone. I suppose I'll just have to go along with you.
But Dennis, you just said you were all tired out.
I know, honey, but I just hate to see you and Hetty go about the streets of Beverly Hills unescorted. You just never know when some maniac might come creeping around the corner.
I might see James Stewart walking in the streets, and I'm sure I can hitch my way to Washington with him.
Yeah, no, Rachel. I think I better come along. I'll drive you.
Uh-huh. Well, in that case, Dennis, I'll just call Hetty back and tell her she can go some other time.
Oh, no, Rachel. I don't want you to do that. After all, the poor girl is probably already putting on her hat and her coat now, expecting to go for the evening. She probably doesn't have many people knocking down her door just to take a look at her.
What?
I mean, to invite her out. You know, making friends in Hollywood. Besides, it would help the good neighbor policy. Oh, come along, Rachel. I'll pull the car around for you.
Pull the car around? Now that's a change. Usually you tell me to drive the car out of the garage, jump around, run around to the front door, pull the garage door down, and meet you out front. You say it saves much more time that way.
It does, Rachel. If I had to lock the door and then walk all the way around to the back of the house, look at how much time would be wasted instead of just locking the door and waiting for you out front. See what I mean? On second thought, Rachel, I hate to keep Hetty waiting. Maybe we should save on time. Walk around back with me, hon. And when I pull out, you jump out of the car and pull the garage door down. Will you, honey?
Get ready for your close-up and freshen up your whites with Showbiz Ultra White Toothpaste for the picture-perfect smile. Just a touch of water and a dab of powder, look your best in posing for your finest hour. Whether a date with a spouse, cocktails with the friends, on the go to Tiffany's or dinner dining in, be sure to brush with Showbiz Ultra White Toothpaste for a Mac the Night white gleaming smile.
Well, good evening, folks. You know what? I don't think it's ever been this long until I've seen you after opening remarks. But anyway, I got a lot to tell you. It's quite a bit going on around the studio this evening. As you might have heard, it's the 12th annual Academy Award ceremony tonight. And in addition to that, we've been taking you to the to the crowning of Clark Gable and Myrna as the new king and queen of Hollywood. So pardon us tonight if we seem to stray away from the normal order of things. Without further ado, I'm sorry, you guys, there's a lot going on today, okay, you guys. Now, without further ado, we bring you to our Scarlet Betty Gray, bringing you tonight's edition of Newsflash. Here she is, folks, Betty Gray.
I'll show you that stuff.
All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is so much to be told about what came out of the 1939 Hollywood in America and around the world. Got your back, Henry. That cannot fit into the time limit we have on the air this evening. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure if there would ever be enough time to tell you all the interesting facts and trivia that happened in 1939 alone. But I will give you as many as I can in the time that we share with you all tonight. So, without further delay, Newsflash. February 29th, 1940, at the Coconut Grove Ambassador Hotel, the 12th Annual Academy Awards Ceremony Banquet gets underway with comedian Bob Hope to announce the winners of the 1939's Year in Cinematic Film. While Gone with the Wind turned out to be the winner of the majority of the categories of the films that evening, including the Honorary and Technical Achievement Award, none of them could match up to the monumental importance of the Best Actress Supporting in a Motion Picture nominee and winner of that category, 38-year-old Hattie McDaniel. Born in Wichita, Kansas, on June 10, 1892, actress Hattie McDaniel became the first black person to be nominated and win the Academy Award Oscar. With gratitude and love, Hattie, we thank you ever so. Vincent Lopez and his orchestra perform in a music short in which soon-to-become musical motion picture actress Betty Hutton sings Old Man Mose, which was written by jazz genius Louis Armstrong. August 15th, at Grauman's Chinese Theater, The Wizard of Oz premieres, starring leading actress Judy Garland as Dorothy. This just in. 1924's Thief of Baghdad, actor Douglas Fairbanks Sr., silent screen swashbuckler and father of actor Douglas Fairbanks Jr. dies on December 12, 1939, once married to silent screen actress Mary Pickford. He and Mary were the owners of the then Hollywood's Pickford Mansion until 1933. That's right, folks. 1939 brings to you the Cotton Club with the 1939 Cotton Club Parade with songs such as Don't Worry About Me, The Ghost of Smokey Joe, Got No Time, and Jitterbug Jamboree, starring none other than that great dance man himself, Bill Bojangles Robinson, and that forever head cat Cab Calloway as the headline of this 1939 review. This just in. During the early hours, German tanks roll across the Polish borders when Adolf Hitler invades Poland September 1st, 1939, and thus brings the 6-year battle into what will become known as World War II. Soon male Hollywood actors such as Glenn Ford, Henry Fonda, Tyrone Power, and many others would join up with the service, as well as many showing support for the war effort in donating their salaries, such as Cary Grant, performing for the troops such as Bob Hope, Glenn Miller and his band, and as well as Josephine Baker, who refused to perform to a segregated audience, and thus bringing the soldiers together, if only for this moment. Not to mention the endless movies made in support of troops and encouraging you that you should buy war bonds.
Thanks, Betty. I will.
A little short-handed around here, folks.
Yes.
That brings us to the end of our Hollywood Newsflash. I hope you enjoyed our time together as I have. And I wish I could share with you all much, much more information than just these, as did 1939 bring us much to remember and much to talk about as today. Alas, all is not lost, for we shall meet again soon. Until then, remember to stay informed.
There you go. I wanted to ask you something. How did your day go last night with Cab Calloway?
Oh, it went all right, I guess, but I couldn't get rid of him. Every time I tried to get away, he kept saying hello.
Hello.
Yes, when I'd say goodbye, he kept saying, hidey, 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 hi. And when he said goodnight, he kept saying, Haiti, 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 hey.
Well, how did you finally shake it?
I figured I'd speak his language, tell him something he'd understand.
What did you end up telling him?
Zazu, 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 zaz. No. Come to find out, it translated to, that's great, pick me up tomorrow at 8.
Well, gee, Betty, tough break. Hope you have better luck tonight.
I hope you have better luck.
Yes.
I know I will.
Oh, yes.
I know I will.
Oh, how so?
Because I called backup. You see, Louie and Ella are going to meet up with us as like a double date.
Mm-hmm.
He won't get me all mumbled up this time.
Right.
I've got the scat in the hat. Well, so long, Henry. I'll see you at the crowning.
Okay, baby.
Hey, Betty.
Oh, hello, Dennis. I've got to run. I have to meet Lena at the salon in about 10 minutes before we go to the Gable and Lloyd crowning. See you guys there.
Sure thing, Betty.
Dennis, what are you doing here so early? I thought you and Rachel picked up Haiti.
We picked up Hetty, all right, but it wasn't Hetty Lamar.
No?
No, some teenage. Some teenage nut. Yes. That's all I had. Yeah, no, yeah, no, some teenage nut wanted to be an actress named Hetty Hasselheimer. How?
Wait, I didn't catch that name.
Hetty.
Is it Betty or is it Penny?
Hasselheimer.
Betty. I got you.
Yeah. How she make it home? I'll never know. Keep giggling every time Jimmy Stewart came onto the screen. She practically fell out of her seat when Terry Gregg made a PSA after the picture.
Did she?
Rachel called somebody over to give her CPR. When Haiti finally came to and saw the man was tall, dark, and handsome, she asked if he was in the pictures.
What was he?
She was sort of starstruck. She thought it was Tyrone Powers. When she found out he was just an Ursa, she stopped kissing him back. He was so slap happy, all you could hear was his hovering, galloping, his hose galloping out of the field. He ain't shouting, "Hi-ho, Silver!" Hey! Anyway, Henry, I just stopped by here to tell you I'm going to be having a guest tonight.
Woo! Man, you know what? It is kind of hot up on this year.
Oh, man, it was on fire, man.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, Dennis. You see, I'm going with Betty Davis and her guest. She's pretty consistent for winning. But even the Academy switch up every now and again.
You sure, Henry? I understand.
Well, what about this guest you were having?
Oh, yes. I almost forgot about that. Well, Henry, it seems that this kid from Paris chose our house to stay at while he was here in America as a foreign exchange student.
That is wonderful, Dennis. I bet Rachel is happy about that.
Why, yes, of course. Why should she be happy?
Oh, I didn't mean it to imply anything, Dennis. I just meant it'll be nice for Rachel to have a man around the house.
What?
To work, Dennis.
Oh, well, that's different. Well, so long, Henry. I've got to go pick up the kid. If I miss you at the crowning,
Then I'll see you at the Academy ceremony.
sure thing. And if I miss you at the ceremony, I hope I won't see you at the party. Mine. You see, I'm going with Lord Olivia and Vivian and Vivian Lee. Between those two, one of them got to win so far.
Get invited any place with anybody. And now, folks, give your mouth a makeover with a 5-star treatment. Sure. Listen! Give your mouth a makeover with a 5-star treatment using Showbiz Ultra White toothpaste for a picture-perfect smile. Cha-ching. Laugh with confidence when you see Showbiz Ultra White toothpaste. Let your mouth tingle as the bubbling beads of the foaming powder wash away your morning coffee stains. Just a touch of water and a dab of powder on your toothbrush will give your teeth that awakening, fresh, sweet mint taste of Showbiz Ultra White toothpaste.
Wow, that's a day in the life of, as we follow Dennis around Hollywood.
I appreciate you taking me into your home during my visit to America.
Oh, forget about it, kid. Glad to do it. I'm glad to do it.
And thank you for the 50-cent tour you gave me at the Swab's drugstore to look at Lana Turner's soda fountain seat.
Forget about it, kid. I'm glad to do it. Hey, that reminds me, kid. You forgot to give me the other quarter.
That's cute.
Thanks, kid. Now for that royal treatment tour, that would be 75 cents.
Only a quarter more than the Lana Turner tour?
You see, kid, in Hollywood, those categories run neck and neck.
Do they? Do you really have royalty in America?
Are you kidding me? This town is overflowing with royalty. America's practically swing with it.
Do you?
Oh, sure. Nat King Cole, Duke Ellington, Count Basie. We have bibliography.
You mean Bible?
Don't get fresh, kid. It isn't polite to show your elders you know too much. About that biblical life fundamentals, we got those kind of people too, like popes and stuff.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Thelonious monks. Now, come on. I'll take you to the crowning of King and Queen of Hollywood, Clark Gable and Myrna Lloyd.
But I thought you said not all this.
He is. That's the beauty of it. We have the same royalties for different genders. Now, come along. We'll go inside.
Hey, buddy. Where do you think you're going?
You Jamaican? Inside to see the broadcast.
Is your name?
Inside to see the broadcast. Inside to see the broadcast for the crowning of the Queen, the King, and Queen. I'm Dennis Hagen.
Your name is not on this list right here. I don't see why not.
I said I'm Dennis Hagen.
Wait a minute, buddy. Wait a minute now. Let me do a little checking on you.
They have to go in and make sure that my fans don't try to take me over.
Hello, Dennis.
Hiya, Betty. Gee, look wonderful.
Thanks, Dennis. Who's your friend?
Oh, this is an exchange student from Paris. He chooses our house during the pass through America. I thought I'd show him around. Yeah, she's passing through the 23.
That sounds exciting. How are you, kid?
Wonderful, Miss Gray. Meeting you is even better than the 50-cent tour Mr. Hagen gave me at the Lana Turner.
Bear with us, folks.
Wonderful, Miss Gray. Meeting you is even better than the 50-cent tour Mr. Hagen gave me at the Lana Turner's stole at Schwab's.
What?
Mr. Hagen told me the tours regularly cost a whole $1, but he would only charge me half price.
What are you talking about? There's not any paying tours of...
Betty, don't you think it's about time for you to get inside?
Miss Gray, first, may I have your autograph? I've seen all your pictures. I even went to see Come Rain and Come Shine 11 times.
Did you?
Yes, we had a snow.
Oh, well, here you are, kid.
Well, you see you inside, Betty.
Good luck. All right. Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
I wonder where that guard can be. Oh, here he comes. I'm sure you've got everything straight, so if you'll excuse me.
Watch it,
sir.
buddy. I'm be talking to Mrs. And he said your name is not on the list.
Not on the list.
No, it's not on the list. But he said you owe him $50.
This is an outrage. I won't stand for this. talk to Clark. Tell him Dennis Hagen is out here. He'll straighten everything out with Louis Mayer.
No, but no. It was Clark who reminded Mr. Murray you owe him $50.
Oh, did he, huh?
Yes. He told Mary, is that Dennis? He owed me $30. Mary told him, that reminds me, he owed me 50.
Honestly, you can't trust anyone.
They said I could let you in with pay.
With pay? I don't have to pay any money on. I don't have any money on me. Wait a minute. Say, kid, loan me $80 until we get home, please. I'm short on cash right now. Between 50s, you know.
I only have to.
That'll work. That'll pay our bill.
Cents.
50 cents? How can you expect me to take you to go see a royalty tour on 50 cents? Outrageous. So much for our future youth. Now, to get the other $75.50, excuse me, God, do you happen to have God, do you have ow. Well, couldn't have released later until my foot was out the door. Come on, kids. I'll take you to the ground derby. You can see all the stars there. The photographers are on the wall.
Folks, we bring you our very own. Oh, you say Jerry Morton's not going to do it? Okay. Change it up. And now, folks, we bring you our very own Betty Gray to read you the list of the 1939 Academy Award nominees for Best Picture, as well as the winners of the Best Actress, the Best Actor, the Best Supporting Actress, the Best Supporting Actor, and Best Director category at the 12th Annual Academy Awards.
Thank you. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, in addition to my newly employed job, I now bring you the nominees for the Best Picture of the Year. But first, before we get to that, let me read to you the other big winners from the Academy Award evening. First up, we have the winner for the Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture for his role as Doc Boone in Stagecoach. The winner is Thomas Mitchell. The winner for Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture for her role as Mamie in Gone with the Wind, the winner is Hattie McDaniel. The winner, a little extra for her. The winner for Best Actor in a Motion Picture for his role as Mr. Chipping in Goodbye, Mr. Chips, the winner is Robert Donut. The winner for Best Actress in a Motion Picture for her role as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, the winner is Vivian Lee. For Best Director in a Motion Picture, the Oscar goes to Victor Fleming for Gone with the Wind. And now for the nominees for Best Picture of the Year. The nominees are Selznick International Pictures and MGM's Gone with the Wind, MGM's The Wizard of Oz, MGM's Goodbye, Mr. Chips, 20th Century Fox, Wuthering Heights, RKO's Love Affair, Columbia's Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Hal Roach Studios' Of Mice and Men, Warner Brothers' Dark Victory, John Ford's Stagecoach, and MGM's Ninotchka. And the winner goes to Selznick International Pictures and MGM's Gone with the Wind, starring Vivian Lee and Clark Gable.
Yeah, looks like I'll be standing in for Dennis this evening at his party. Good luck, Dennis, standing in line with all those Hollywood big shots. Say hello to Vivian for me, and I'll be sure to put in a special hello to you from Betty, and Garbo, and Dunn, and Garson. Ow! It won't be such a dull night after all. Well, on behalf of the cast, Betty Gray, Dennis Hagen, Rachel Hagen,
She married him.
and our special guest for the evening, the kid, we say so long.
Before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, the Showbiz Ultra White Toothpaste Company wants us to remind you to buy Showbiz Ultra White Toothpaste for your picture-perfect smile.
Complimentary toothpaste for everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
By Dominique's Review Production and Dominique's Private Collection. All this evening's clothes worn by our female cast. Jasmine Lofton as Rachel Hagen. Dominique Breckenridge herself as Betty Gray. And all the clothes that were worn tonight were from her line, Dominique's Private Collection. In addition to our cast, was our own Henry London, portrayed by yours truly, and our rough in the diamond, Dennis Hagen, portrayed by Sylvia Johnson. This has been a Dominique's Review production.
Oh my gosh! Okay. When Tyrone Power and Myrna Loy fell in love when the rains came. And when we saw Humphrey Bogart come to the end of an era when he traded his gun-slinging wise guy hat for the tough, no-nonsense leading man. Alas, we remember when Clark Gable and Myrna Loy were crowned the king and queen of Hollywood. Cut. Alas, we remember when Clark Gable and Myrna Loy were crowned the king and queen of Hollywood. Ah, what?
Let's just talk.
Oh, lady.
Let's just go.
Yeah, it was like,
That was
Yeah, we early in, so we early in the,
yeah,
we
at
early
least
in
that was all that. Okay, and scene. Okay, doing it again. Take two.
Hold on. And
Good evening, folks. Okay.
that's right, folks.
So should I keep this
The
one?
man is here.
What?
This one?
No, let her have it.
Somebody else.
Mark.
The man is here again.
That
He
man.
got in.
Oh, just I think about that.
Okay, well, okay.
I wonder where that guard can be. Oh, here he comes. I'm sure you got everything straightened out, so if you'll excuse me, sir.
Watch it, buddy. I talked to Mr. Murray, and he said your name's not on the list.
Not on the list.
No, but he said you owe him $50.
That's just outrageous. Absurd. I won't understand. I'm not understand. I won't stand for this at all. Talk to the clerk. Tell him Dennis Hagen is out here right now. He'll straighten everything out and go with Louis Mayer.
It was Clark who reminded Mr. Mayor you owe him $50.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yeah. He told Mayor if that Dennis, he owes me $30. Mayor told him, that reminds me, he owed me $50.
Honestly, honestly,